You could be creating amazing content, posting consistently, showing up on social, blogging regularly, doing a newsletter, all the things, and still be completely invisible in AI-powered search tools. Because the way people search for answers is totally changing and your content needs to change with it. In this video, I'll show you how to make your content ready for tools like ChatGPT, Perplexity, Gemini, Claude, without needing to be techie or without needing to hire anyone. The way people are searching for information online is changing really, really fast. And if you're still optimizing just for a tool like Google, you're already behind. People are now searching inside tools like ChatGPT, Perplexity, Gemini, Claude to get instant direct answers that are processed. Nobody wants links anymore. They want the answers given to them. The work is done for them. That means if you want to be part of the solution for your audience, your content needs to be visible, not just on Google, but inside these generative AI tools, your ChatGPT, Gemini, Copilot, Grok. So today I'll walk you through how this search is evolving. And whilst everything is really new and everyone's still trying to figure this out, here are some things that we do know that you can do, very simple things that you can start doing immediately to make your content AI friendly. Search is no longer about being optimized in Google. Tools like ChatGPT are now used to ask questions directly and they respond with answers, not links. These AI tools pull responses from the content they were trained on: blogs, newsletters, website articles, and social media. So if your content is clear and helpful and well structured and easy for the AI to read, there's a higher chance it can show up in the answers. This is called Answer Engine Optimization, AEO, or sometimes also called GEO, Generative Engine Optimization. So let's break down the difference between the old school search engine optimization, SEO, and what works in this new AI-powered world called AEO, or Answer Engine Optimization, or Artificial Intelligence Optimization. No one really has a word yet. Everyone's using different things, but it basically means the same thing. In the past, we were taught to focus on keywords, sometimes awkwardly stuffing them into our content just to get Google's attention, right? Now, AI tools are looking for answers, not just keywords. They're rewarding clarity, natural language, the language that people are actually using to get the answers they want, to find the information they need. And the content really needs to be useful and also feel human. So when you're writing Instagram captions, LinkedIn posts, and even YouTube descriptions, if they're helpful and clear as to what problem they're solving or what question they're answering, AI tools are likely to find them faster and learn from them, and therefore put that content in front of the audience that's seeking the answer to that question. So you no longer need to be search engine optimized. You need to ask yourself the question when you're creating content: is this content answering a question that my audience is asking? Is it really answering it in a way that my audience will understand? Would this make sense if ChatGPT just read it or read it out loud to my audience? If it does, then the odds of your content being shown in a tool like ChatGPT is much, much higher. So this becomes your new direction when you are creating content. So while this is still a big experiment and we're still trying to figure it all out, here are a few things you can do now to make your content more AI friendly. The first thing is, like I said throughout this video, answer real questions. Go to Reddit or go to Neil Patel's tool, Answer the Public, and find out what people are asking and what kind of words are they using to ask these questions, and then use your expertise to answer them in a way that's very clear, in a way that if an AI tool were to scrape that information, it would understand it, rank it as good quality content, and actually put it in front of an audience. Use natural language, not jargon. So use the phrases that your audience is actually using, that's super easy to understand, that's as human as it possibly can be. Tools like, again, Answer the Public by Neil Patel, Ubersuggest, and Reddit are very good at getting this information so that you can plan your content around it and use the words that it's suggesting you to use. Structure the content clearly, like use headlines, heading size 1, heading size 2, lists, bullet points, short paragraphs. AI reads content better when it's structured. So structure your content, don't just put a blob of content on the internet. AI pulls better from clearly formatted content. Now, if you have a website and you are publishing content on that website, for example, if you're using WordPress, it will already have search engine optimization plugins, which are now already optimized for AI tools. So for example, WordPress has a plugin called Yoast that's already optimized for AI. So I would just add that plugin to your site. So look for the tools that you already have access to via the platforms you're using and make sure you activate them so that they are doing the job that they have been put there to do. Another tool would be Rank Math. This will help both search engines and AI understand your content, and it will become discoverable. Be as consistent as you can. Being consistently helpful is favored by AI, and if they feel that somebody's putting out content that's reliable, it's likely to go back and find that content if a question comes that content can answer. So when you show up regularly, whether it's on your newsletter, on your website, on your blog, or on LinkedIn or Instagram, try and do it as consistently as you can. Now, for solopreneurs, small business owners, coaches, service providers, this is huge. Why? Because you no longer need to rank on page 1 of Google to be found. You just need to create content that answers your audience's questions in a very clear and human way, so that when AI looks for an answer to that question, it finds your content pretty good and decides to rank it. So you do have to put a bit of effort into creating that content, but once you've done it, it should be searchable by AI, whether it's on your blog, your website, LinkedIn posts, Instagram posts, your tweets, or X, I don't even know what they're called anymore, YouTube, whatever that might be, even your about page. So let's talk a bit about terminology. Is it AEO, or is it AIO, or is it SEO 2.0, or is it GEO? Like I said before, there's universally no term yet. Everyone's kind of using different things. It's because it's all one big experiment. But basically what all the tools are doing are optimizing for generative AI. So what matters the most here is the mindset shift. You're not just writing search engine optimized content for website visitors or for Google search. You're writing for a new generation of very intelligent models that are looking for the best content to put in front of an audience. So when you're creating content, the question is to ask yourself, will an AI assistant understand this content and trust that this content is coming from a reliable source? And does this content actually answer a very important question that my audience is asking? And if it answers it, is it a good answer? And is it an answer that AI is going to recognize as high quality and therefore pull it and put it in front of somebody who's asking the question to which I have an answer? That makes sense. So just to recap what you can do, and this will keep evolving as we learn how to better optimize our content. You can create content that answers questions that people are asking. Use natural conversational language, as human and as natural as possible. Format your content very clearly so that at a glance, it's very obvious what the content is and it's very easy to read. Headers, lists, bullet points, short paragraphs. So the content needs to be skimmable. And use tools like Neil Patel's Uber Suggest, Answer the Public, and SEO tools, which are also now doing AI optimization like Yoast, Rank Math, or you can even go further and pay for a tool like SEMrush, and it will really help you create content that's more optimized for AI. But I wouldn't invest any money in it yet. If this is new to you, just start by doing these things and it should start making a difference. Post consistently as much as you can and try and maintain quality of content. And that's it. This isn't really about chasing another trend. It's just about staying with the times and trying to stay visible in a world that is totally changing because AI has entered it. So the entire way of how we do things is changing and we just need to be with the times. You don't need to be an expert of any sort. You just need to be doing what you're doing, but just with more clarity, structure, and intention. I hope you found that useful. And if you like this video, do like and subscribe and let me know if this actually works for you.